And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Gilbert Diaz.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perkins digs in now. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, safe at the plate. And it's 1-0. Here comes Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Outside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Perkins at second, Yelich at first with no outs. Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Double play ball to second. Over to Perdomo. Out. That's one. On the nailer. They get 2.
That's a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now the DH, Garrett Mitchell. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second, on to Hoskins. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Foul ball. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Diaz back to work. Just missed. Diaz, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The other way, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brewer Hicklin in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings through it for the K. That's the first changeup we've seen today, and a perfect time to offer it up. Now it's the shortstop, Raynel Delgado. That misses, and that is ball 1. That one missing inside. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second, and now it's Josh Naylor. Fouled off. He was late. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. Hit in the air, left field, Yelich. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And it's strike 2. And that one ripped into right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. This is Bryce Turang. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Line drive. Carroll puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And now Blake Perkins singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there. And down on strikes. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Rip towards third. Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Haas down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Delgado tosses across to first. And that is new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And he dodges that fastball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. Swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And here is Eric Haas. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Yelich, the lead runner, out at second. Mitchell at first. 1 gone.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2 now. Got
him swinging. Now it's the right fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carroll going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Towards first, and that's just foul. Line to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. To the right side. Turang over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Delgado measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is into the pool and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perkins will hit next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Yelich in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground right side. Slings to first. Yelich is out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 5-0. So now the DH spot, Garrett Mitchell, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
McCarthy grabs it on the run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Josh Naylor. Savali back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Gurriel in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Suarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one down the line, and foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. That's towards center. Perkins under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Oh, wow. Nice play. The throw. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Eric Haas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next for Milwaukee, Brewer Hicklin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Popped up. Marte going after it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Raynel Delgado up now for the Brewers. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. That one is upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
High fly ball, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now Jake McCarthy. Could be extra bases.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 1 out. And that one gets past the catcher. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Perkins has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
That's too high.
And that's down and away.
Hey!
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Hoskins in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you can.
Oh, that drilled him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. First and second. 2 outs. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Nope, outside.
And that's in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Suarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jared Koenig appears to be getting loose. Ions, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The Brewers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And the count 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So a man at first. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Gabriel Moreno. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Diaz back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
And a swing and a miss there. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
Swings and misses, and that K brings him into double digits for the game.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's a 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Raynel Delgado. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor, and the inning is over. Jared Koenig on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. Koenig, in his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Softly hit into right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. In the air, center field. Perkins under it. 1 away. So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oliver Dunn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-2. Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. And there's 2 down. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that one popped in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. So they go quietly there. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man at first, Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There's a strike. Off the mark there. And a count 1-2. Marte on at first. Nobody out.
Two to count.
In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to Hoskins. Double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. They're down to their final strike. The Brewers leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers here in Miami. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Edward Cabrera.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. Marte
1-0.
getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. That's a laser base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ball
Josh
one, no
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1, and that's 2. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one away. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
On the corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So up next, Xavier Edwards. To the right side. Marte gets it to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Miami, top of the second. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Cabrera back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Moreno, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. That one off the mark. 2-2. fastball is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one inside. 1-0.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On to second, they get one. Their second double play already. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jonah Bride. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's down and in.
2-2 to count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Graham Pauley. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings over the top of that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. McCarthy trying to get there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Popped up. De Los Santos hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Randall Grichuk now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
1 down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Top of the 3rd, no score.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside.
That out.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Cabrera maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Perdomo at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Man at first, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is going to go. Ketel Marte goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now here is Gabriel Moreno.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to left his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Moreno around third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Waste no time there. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Edward Cabrera won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
Pitching change here, Cal Quantrill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and now 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
Here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. On the ground to third, Paulie sends it to first. That ends the frame. So they bat around. Ready to go for the last half.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all... And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Max Meyer. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander. Line drive. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Randal Grichuk.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Right through there for a strike. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nelson notched a complete game the last time on the hill. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
So now the DH spot, Griffin Conant. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And a swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And 1 and 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now a chance for Pavin Smith. He takes it on his own. One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Carroll stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Randal Grichuk. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Oh, what a stop from his backside. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Oh, and this one gets away. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Nelson back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the rookie third baseman, Graham Pauley. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And that one is inside ball 1. Nelson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Ramirez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And a foul ball.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1-2. Back here in Miami, on to the 3rd inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Right. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Blaze Alexander digs in now. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. Derek Hill now at the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That's in there. That's strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's a strike. Into center. And it falls. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Picks himself up at RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In there. And so now 1-2. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. And fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they take a 2-run lead. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Sanchez getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And misses inside.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one the other way. And out number one on the grab. Next to hit, Pavin Smith.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And now 1 and 2. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he grounds one to the right side. Alexander. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That misses the zone. 1 and 2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. That's to third. 1 away here in the 5th. So now here's the DH. Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's to third. And it stays fair.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Here's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
McCarthy stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Oh, right to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. Out to center. Hill should have this one. He's got it, and that's the third out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Right through there for a strike. Hill, in his third season, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And there's a ball. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and it's 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. Griffin Conine, the next to hit.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lopez at first, one gone. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 3-2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Toss to Naylor. That's the third out. Back here in Miami, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Josh Naylor. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Carroll up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And now 2-0.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
High fly ball out towards left center. Hill on his way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now up next for Arizona, Peyton Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, one swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a base hit right there. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Into center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Adrian Del Castillo. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Nardi also throwing. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Calvin Fauché.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Grichuk up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. His 2nd of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out looking. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one outside. 1-0. And delivers outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball. That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. This is again 5 in a row.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley has grounded out a couple of times. And there's a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
0-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. On the nailer. They get 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the series. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Seth Martinez comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This is Corbin Carroll, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, out towards left center. Myers sizes this one up, brings it in. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers, 1 for 2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-2.
On the ground to third, Suarez slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Marlins 3. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Martinez back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Bryant throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next is the designated hitter, Randal Grichuk. He's had one of, if not the biggest swings of the game. But 4 up on the board with a grand slam in the 6th.
Yeah, Boog, it's every player's dream to blast one out. When you step up to the plate, the bases are loaded, the crowd is buzzing, and when you connect, especially in a close game, man, you're just buzzing even after you round the bases.
And first offering is fouled off. Martinez, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Miami, onto the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now it's going to be Griffin Conine. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Naylor to second. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside, just missed. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Smith. Whips it across, and that is the inning. New pitcher on now, Jesus Tinoco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Declan Cronin up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air, left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So digging in, Blaze Alexander. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Josh Naylor digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This one could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Carroll at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Ball high.
That's outside.
That's
and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Naylor at second with 2 down. That one missed. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
2-2.
Slider misses outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
The first baseman,
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Sanchez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Nelson is done, and he was very good. A new pitcher in the game, Brandon Pfaadt.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. He's 2 outs away. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's high.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
In the dirt.
3-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's full.
Full count.
And a base hit into right center field. And now 2 aboard. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
Hee-haw.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Way outside, and it gets away. Pauley up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
1 strike away. And that's too high.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
7-3 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.